We're Wiley and Dre, and for the last 15 years, we've been working the corporate 9 to 5.
That was until we took the plunge, sold our house, and cut ties with the corporate world.
Now we travel and adventure with our Siberian Husky Maisha and our self-converted Sprinter van.
After getting our fill of downhill flowy mountain bike riding, which is never enough, we loaded up the bikes, packed up the RV, and hit the road on our way to our next destination. We never really had the time to take a long trip out west and explore what some of those states have to offer. So Idaho was a brand new place for us, and we were really excited to see what it had to offer.
We have just arrived at Craters of the Moon National Monument and Preserve. They actually have a campground here, and I think if we knew about it, I would have wanted to stay here for the night. It looks like it'd be pretty cool starscape photography.
If you ever dreamed as a kid of one day becoming an astronaut or walking on the surface of the moon, you might want to check this place out. Just looks like we're on a different planet. And then everything's normal off in the background.
Feel how light it is.
It feels like styrofoam.
The preserve has a scenic byway that allows you to get to a bunch of different features throughout the park. For our first stop, we explored the North Crater Flow Trail. After a short hike, we reached a vantage point that gave us a great view of the lava flow. This trail allowed us to touch and feel a bunch of rocks, and with the way the lava was formed, some of these rocks were pretty light.
The Devil's Orchard Trail really showcases what the landscape can look like even 2,000 years after a violent volcanic eruption. It's impressive to see how nature can rebound and plants and trees can exist in an area like this. The volcanoes that created Craters of the Moon are dormant but not extinct. Scientists do believe that it could erupt in the next 1,000 years or so. Fortunately for us, that meant we were able to climb to the top of the Inferno Cone. While you're climbing, you can't help but notice that there's zero plants or vegetation until you get to the very top. And it's not until you get to the top that you can really appreciate how vast these lava fields are. All you can see for miles in any direction is lava. We are inside a spatter cone. Check it out.
Unfortunately, the day that we were at the park, we weren't allowed to explore the caves or lava tubes because of seismic activity.
We are walking a 1 mile trail where at the end there will be tree molds from where the lava hit the trees, basically cooked them. The moisture they released cooled the lava enough that it left hollow holes in the ground where the trees were.
After spending the day driving and exploring through Craters of the Moon, it was time to move on to our next destination.
While en route to Stanley, Idaho, we were easily distracted by the golden aspens in Sun Valley and a gorgeous sunset as we drove through the Sawtooth Mountains.